Lurk lied to me. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Fortified Zone for the Game Boy, and right off the bat, I have 2 characters that I'm playing as. The girl is faster than the guy, can only have 2 bullets on screen at once, but she can also jump over obstacles.
Very progressive game.
Very progressive game for its time. I'm trying to attempt to walk through a wall, which I just did. Oh my god, you can clap for that.
I would, but my hands are full.
That's fine. I picked up a power-up that doubles the damage, and it only applies to the guy, so I'm going to use him to actually like kill things, because he's a beast. The guy can also pick up special weapons, and I picked up grenades.
Sexist.
Yeah, it's very sexist. I picked up a bunch of health kits, which actually, since I have full health, they actually go into my inventory, and they're only activated when I take what would be lethal damage. The screen is actually way bigger than what is on display, and I can shoot things from off screen. I just beat the first stage. You guys can clap, by the way. Feel free to clap. I just beat the first level. Thank you. Yeah, say it. Say it. I don't care. Say it!
Fuck you.
The best part about this game is that when you pause and unpause, you have invincibility frames as if you were hit, so I can just walk through anything in the game, and if I die, everyone feel free to laugh at me because it means I screwed up really bad and forgot how to hit select on the controller. That's the entire gist of this game. I'm going to be pausing and standing inside things and killing them because this is a Game Boy game, so Dracula's going to read something for everyone, provided by Snowfats.
Alright, Snowfats apparently has a paste bin on pastebin.com that reads about why Hotline Miami 2 is objectively worse than Hotline Miami 1. Line 1, general. Line 2, weapon pickups mechanic is faulty and breaks when near walls for seemingly no reason. 3, camera controls near the edges of some screens is forcibly taken away from the player, distorting both their aim and movement. 4, the delayed checkpoint system makes restarting certain screens significantly more dangerous than others. 5, the delayed checkpoint system can potentially soft lock the game on numerous screens. 6, AI response times, while more consistent, disapprove of any use of melee throughout levels over using a firearm. 7, AI gunmen walking away from the character when too close commonly pass through them, making their movement difficult to predict. 8, AI's consistent reactions to gunshots make using melee or low ammo count silenced weapons even less viable. 9, all weapon firearm accuracy has been significantly reduced. 10, bullets were slowed down, making peeking out from corners the dominant strategy against gunmen in all circumstances. 10.5, clap a lot. 11, AI responds so fast to gunshots that if on the other side of a door, they will pass through it and get shot before it's finished opening.
What do you mean by this?
I don't know. I've never played either Hotline Miami game.
I was just checking.
Okay. 12, guns generally fall into 2 categories. The 2 good guns, or guns you don't use when you have 2 good guns. 13, fat people's rebooted health system only makes them more obnoxious in dealing with.
You're doing great.
You too.
Thank you.
14, terrible hitboxes make getting around certain corners through certain doorways needlessly difficult. 15, significant nerf to the corner pushing system makes the game feel far more clunky than the original. 16, more executions have been needlessly elongated, making knocking down enemies more time-consuming and risky than ever before. 17, executions still can be useful depending on the weapon drops if you get in a level, making some strategies luck dependent. 18, some firearms outperform others in all circumstances, meaning that certain strategies are significantly affected by weapon luck. What just happened?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you know nothing about Hotline Miami 1 or 2?
No.
Okay. 19, certain corners allow for melee enemies to pass through them and attack safely from any incoming attacks from the player. 20, Hotline Miami 2 has a tendency to not shut down correctly, needing you to open Task Manager before opening the game again. 21, thrown weapons do not bounce off walls.
You don't have to count the lines, by the way.
I do.
Okay.
I've already set a precedent for it.
Okay, fine. I'm just letting you know.
Alright, 21, thrown weapons do not bounce off walls and instead will immediately stop midair under invisible hitboxes. 22, the player and walls hitboxes at corners regularly allow you to be shot around them after taking cover. 23, the developers...
Yeah. Thank you.
23, the developers even slightly encourage the concept of unironically using a controller to play Hotline. Unforgivable.
Oh, I got hit with a missile.
24, blank. 25, characters. 26, Corey's role is semi-useless against melee enemies as they'll continue to follow you until your roll wears off and then kill you. Corey's role can... 27, Corey's role can't turn, so it's useless at approaching enemies any enemy who is behind something. 28. Corey cannot roll when standing over a knocked down enemy.
Hold on, shut up for a second. We're gaming right now. Okay, go ahead.
29. Tony has 0 ranged options and, coupled with heavy reliance on gunplay in wide open areas, is effectively useless. 30. Mark's SMGs cannot be dropped until empty, so they must be used before any other option. 31. One of Mark's greatest strengths, shooting through walls, is just unintentionally glitched. 32. Alex suffers from the same problem as Tony, except she has a mentally handicapped swan following her. 33. Ash's AI consistently breaks and prevents him from moving through certain areas. I'm sorry, was there something funny?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright, 34. Ash's AI only loosely follows the player, coupled with him randomly stopping makes precise control of him nearly impossible. 35. Jake receives heavy nerfs because of the changed thrown weapon physics, rendering him significantly less useful. 36. Jake's thrown weapons now stop when they kill.
You can ignore
an enemy.
anything about Jake, by the way. Snowfats has a snake fetish.
Okay, so Snowfats has a snake fetish?
Yeah. Hold on, one second. Shout outs to Dark Omega Magic, who learned this game and is number 2 on speedrun.com/fortified zone. He's really encouraged the community growth and development. All right, you can go ahead.
What's your stance on emulators in this game?
Emulators are allowed by the community.
Who's the community?
Me and Dark Omega Magic are in.
I have a run this game.
And Nightglare. Is your run on speedrun.com?
I wanted to win it.
Well, there's one now.
Okay.
You guys can clap, by the way. I just killed a boss.
Woo!
Thank you.
They told you to shut up. Like,
Just keep going then.
All
Keep
right.
going.
That only.
Well, actually, one second.
This only makes me.
One second real quick. This level is actually longer than all the other levels combined, so I hope you guys really like the song.
37. Irvin is a nerfed version of Richter from the first game.
You gonna word that?
38. Dallas is a gimmicky version of Tony and is and such completely useless. 39. Richter has decreasingly slow rate of fire with pump shotguns for no reason. 40. Richter seems to have lost his silenced Uzi from the first game. 41. Soldier's rifle is just a worse version of the machine gun. 42. The sun's execution tends to take even longer than normal. 43. Even's Blood Rage mode takes a long while to activate for very little benefits, since most enemies can just be lured out at corners.
I'm gonna word that one.
What? Excuse me?
I said I'm gonna word that one.
Alright. So you're just gonna say word?
I'm gonna word that one.
44.
What did
the
I mean
Pig
by
Butcher,
that?
Mark, and Jake are fat, so they have a larger hitboxes, use weapons differently, and have different executions. 45. Blank. 46. Pilot. 47. The tutorial is irrelevant once the controllers are understood, but significantly longer than in the original. 48. Hotline 2's tutorial has no option for skipping it like in the original. 49. Blank. 50. Down Under. 51. Poor prop placement at corners.
Oh god, that was frame perfect. You guys can clap for that. Thank you.
52. Large open areas with
Actually was
random
really fucking
floating
hard.
gunmen. 53. Useful weapons placed in non-useful places. 54. Blank. 55. Homicide. 56. Doors in tight corners on the second floor constantly knock enemies down unavoidably.
Oh, wasn't show up for a second? Okay, go ahead.
57. Patrolling gunmen in open hallways outside your vision. 58. Blank. 59. Hard news.
Okay, I can't. I need to actually be careful here. You know, you can keep going.
Oh, okay. 60. Windows everywhere. 61. Very large rooms and lines of sight coupled with randomly roaming and patrolling gunmen. 62. Large closed-off rooms with room for random roaming AI to be too far away to respond to gunshots. 63. Large amounts of bullet-stopping props that are basically worthless. 64. Long lines of sight through multiple windows with multiple gunmen behind them. 65. Numerous props placed in the centers of rooms, limiting movement just at the perimeter. 66. Blank. 67. Final cut. 68. Very large hallways with randomly floating gunmen. 69. Potential to crush the desktop
Nice,
on the
dude.
final screen. 70. Plants that completely visually cover enemies in the middle of the room. 71. Blank. 72. First trial. 73. Bushes can cover randomly roaming AI around corners. 74. Blank. 75. Moving up. 76. Cramped corridors leading to numerous knockdown doorways and numerous doors from a single gunshot. 77. Final floor renders melee completely unplayable and forces strict gun use through the entire way through. 78.
I was about to say, learn to count.
This goes up to like 100.
He was streaming the making of the Spaceman for like an hour, so.
Alright, so 78. Unless rationing shots with Mark, the final floor's fastest strategy is luck dependent on getting multiple Uzis. 79 blank, 80 no mercy, 81.
I like how he did it level by level. What a madman.
81 misaligned doorways make walking through the first
Shouts to
floor
Jai Motion.
significantly. That's just it. It just
Okay, yeah, no, I believe you.
makes the floor
I believe. I haven't read the pace bin. I don't know.
82 blank, 83 execution, 84 the layout of both floors requires backtracking to clear each floor, 85 blank, 86 ambush, 87 the position of randomly roaming AI can make knockdowns in some doorways unavoidable, 88 blank, 89 into the pit, 90 the entire level just gets skipped because of awful programming, 91 the rest of it consists of very large open rooms connected by very large hallways with numerous gunmen out of line of sight. 92 blank, 93, deadhead, 94. The layouts of levels require hopping from gun to gun, making the level very dependent on weapon lock. 95 blank, 96, death wish. 97 has its own pace spin.
Shit. I gotta actually be careful.
Alright, Sippy actually needs to be careful. Good job pressing select.
I'm actually close to dying.
Well, press select.
I'm trying.
Alright.
My controller's actually really bad.
Well, you want me to press select for you?
No, I got it.
98 blank, 99 subway, 100. There's a chance the very first enemy will be knocked down flat instead of against the wall, wasting time. 101 randomly roaming AI can inevitably affect some routes through the level. 102 blank, 103 stronghold. 104 very, in all caps, large levels with no way to effectively kill enemies at range makes clearing them out take forever. 105 open areas / long hallways with gunmen out of your line of vision.
No, don't clap.
That's fine.
Did you die?
Yeah.
That was so
CFP, did you die?
Yeah, I did. I died.
No.
You want me to restart the pace bin?
No, you
from
keep
where-
going.
from where- at the beginning of this phase? 106 blank, 107 withdrawal. 108 has potential to soft lock on the final floor.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the level that's really long.
Yeah, it's the longest level in the game.
Alright, fantastic.
I think we're going over estimate, boys.
Are we gonna have to mercy kill this?
I don't know.
Okay, 108 has potential to soft lock on the final floor. 109 explosions on multiple floors are visually more distracting than in the original, as well as not killing many enemies. 110 enemies lured during explosions and immediately run through the room while it's still combusting. 111 blank, 112 casualties, 113 very large open areas with numerous random roaming patrolling gunmen. 114 blank, 115 first blood, 116 gun luck significantly changes the
You don't
opening
have
of
to
the first
talk
floor.
fast. I fucked up. Like, you have like 5 minutes.
117. The random roaming gunman on the first floor cannot be safely approached with melee only a gunner
You don't have
thrown
to talk
weapon.
like you
118
don't know how to
blank,
read either.
119 demolition, 120 randomly roaming AI on the first floor can make fast strategy impossible to do. 121 inconsistent.
Do you know how to
AI
read?
You want to read the pace bin and I play the game?
Yeah. No, I got hit that time.
Inconsistent AI sometimes sees you through small gaps in doorways, other times they don't. 122 blank, 123 house call, 124 large windows and hallways make knockdowns and gun locks infuriating. 125, 126 release. 127 prisoners regularly grab and kill you through walls. 128 contains the biker 2.0 boss fight almost as poorly handled as the first. 129 https://www.twitch.tv/dingodroll/v/857145 130 131 seizure. 132 black enemy. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's racist.
Okay, African American enemies on an African American floor with African American lights. 133 bushes covering potentially hidden spots for randomly roaming gunmen. 134 very long hallways with plenty of roaming AI.
The chat room.
Why are you even? Is Snowfats in chat?
He should be.
Yeah, but is he in chat?
He was, yeah.
No, not even close. 135 blank, 136 blood money, 137 the largest rooms in the world with white tile flooring, keeping track of.
I'm
your
farming
cursor
health
pain.
kits, by the way, because I'm really bad at video games.
Have a laugh, like, don't give it.
It's too late, dude. 138, the entire level focuses 100% on guns and discourages the use of melee at literally every point in the screen. 139, blank. 140, caught. 141. No, caught, not
What?
cock. I know that's what.
What did he mean by this?
Domestic abuse, okay. 141 random roaming AI can make getting a gun on the first floor very tedious and luck
Okay,
dependent.
we should be
142
fine.
blank. 143 takeover. Whoa. 144 the square of 12. Very large screens with large open areas. 145 lots of windows with large hallways filled with gunmen. 146 so long that playing through it can feel tedious nearing the end since you have to scour every corner to clear every level. 147 blank. 148 apocalypse. 149 reverse controls were needlessly removed because entertaining gameplay is not the focus of Hotline 2. Shots fired. 150 blank. 151 the number of Pokemon.
That was good. That was
Editor.
good. That was good. Solid.
152 not done. 153 HTTPS ://twitch.tv/snowfast/v/29341549.
Yo, slash
End of
V
paste
slash.
Was that actually the 97%? Alright, I was listening.
I had to die so that he could finish the pace spin. Is what happened.
Let me
there.
go back.
Can you mash X for me, like as hard as possible? No, while I'm doing it. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. That's faster, dude. I thought you fucking played Caro Blaster.
Oh, wait. I'm not in position. Okay, stop.
Drag this. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
you got
talking
the
about.
ribbon.
All right, stop for a second. I need to actually play the game. Oh yeah. Let's try this again. Okay, so one of the worst parts. Okay, so real talk for a second. One of the worst parts about dying is that I picked up a double damage power up on the first stage, and game overing makes me lose that, which is why everything's taking forever to kill.
All right, here on line 97, we have an untitled pace spin by a guest on July 22nd,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
2015
by
with
Snowfast.
306. You don't know that. It's by a guest.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Let's see.
Why Death Wish is shit. 6. 2 blank. 3 Mark's section : 4 clearly
round 2.
designed for use of his ability, and yet there's a chance where it just doesn't work, and the enemy placement seems specific to make it as annoying as possible to do.
Standing inside the
5
sky
too much
kills you,
glass
by the way.
in completely needless places means that certain roamers can just take you out unless you pussyfoot the central corridor. 6 blank. 7 Corey's section. 8 checkpoint not immediate in combination with 2 enemies
Not
by
yet,
the
no.
entrance making
No, there's
dying
another boss after this.
9 without a very specific use of an ability, which can go wrong if you don't have a
There's
very
one
good
more
start.
boss.
The entire level becomes about baiting to a single room without getting fucked by bad gun luck and the door running everything. Well, just put it. 10 the center left room
Oh,
has
you
to be
want my phone?
pussyfooted due to the enemy placement. Oh, you want me to play?
No.
11 too much glass in completely needless places again. 13 Tony's section beyond the very first area.
There you go.
There's little you can do
Open
except
it up
bait
back- open
every
it back up.
enemy in the level and pray they don't shoot you on reaction. Only slight alleviation is once again is a time-specific obscure route that only solves half the problem anyway. 15 too much glass. 16 blank. 17 Ash and Alex's section. 18 checkpoint not immediate, which can lead to accidental shooting, baiting, as well as create difficult situations. 19 tight doorways, make an already buggy eye even more incompetent and likely to falter. 20 enemies with gun placed just beyond most doorways, where the only consistent solution is to bait them. 21 enemies placed out of sight range with guns. 22 excessively long corridors with patrollers and pacement.
Yo, grats.
Thank you, Snowfast, for the
Thank
pace
you,
spins.
Thank you at Snowfats.
Thank you,
Oh, thank you
Cookie.
at Cookie and at Snowfats. Time. Solid, dude. Solid. Thank you.
Dude, bring it here.
No. Could have done without you, man.
Thank you.
Cookie says we did it.
Hey, what's in that cup?
I don't know.
What's in that cup, Steve?
I don't know. I didn't pour it.
One shot.